This is IGN. Coming up, a Minecraft movie sparks chaos in theaters. Welcome to your IGN Daily Update. But first, the latest Switch 2 news. Nintendo fans are presumably eager to get their hands on the Nintendo Switch 2, but one in particular seems to be a bit more eager than most, as he's already starting the line in front of the Nintendo New York store 2 months in advance to ensure he gets one. YouTuber Chicken Dog has started making the rounds as the first person to line up for the Nintendo Switch 2 at the New York store location. He started on April 5th, 2 months before the planned June 5th launch of the new Nintendo console, and he said he plans to camp out and record updates as he does so. The camping out is a little more in the colloquial sense, as Chicken Dog clarified in an update video that he has an Airbnb and hotel as well as friends in the area, so he won't be braving the elements for 2 straight months. He's also got a crew of friends helping him hold the spot down when he's not physically there. There's certainly a history of Nintendo fans camping out for big console and game releases, including a month-long wait for the Nintendo Switch. It seems like Chicken Dog is looking to follow in those footsteps, waiting out the 2 months for Switch 2. The YouTuber plans on recording and uploading content while he's out there, so head over to Chicken Dog's YouTube if you want to follow all the updates day after day. Best of luck and some sunny skies to Chicken Dog. And Nintendo has insisted Mario Kart World justifies its shock $80 price tag in response to controversy over the $10 hike for some Switch 2 games. The Switch 2, out June 5th, currently costs $449.99. The real shock, though, is that Mario Kart World costs $79.99, $10 higher than the most expensive Nintendo-published game on Switch, Tears of the Kingdom. But Mario Kart World isn't the only Nintendo Switch 2 game to cost $80. Some of the Switch 2 edition games announced during the Nintendo Direct also cost $79.99, such as the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Super Mario Party Jamboree, and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. IGN interviewed Nintendo of America's Vice President of Product and Player Experience, Bill Trinan, at a recent Switch 2 preview event in New York to ask about Nintendo's pricing strategy for Mario Kart World to find out. In his response, Trinan insisted Mario Kart World and other titles justifies its price tag, and pointed to the upcoming dedicated Mario Kart World Nintendo Direct, where fans will learn more about the game and what it has to offer. I think overall, our general approach is really just focus on what's the content, what's the value, and what's an appropriate price based on that. A Minecraft movie had a massive opening weekend at the box office and sparked pandemonium inside theaters, with popcorn being thrown, wild chicken jockey screams, and even reports of police being called. But some are saying their experience was ruined by the chaos. Social media was flooded with videos showing overly enthusiastic cinema-goers screaming lines from the movie, openly filming with their phones, throwing popcorn, and clapping rowdily. One phrase in particular has risen to the top of the social media pile: "Chicken jockey!" Jack Black, who plays Minecraft's famous playable character Steve, says the line in the movie, and videos of screenings that took place over the weekend show it is sending teens delirious. The line is said during a scene in which Black and Jason Momoa face a cuboid Minecraft chicken who's ridden by a baby zombie in a boxing ring. Black Steve declares, "Chicken jockey!" after the baby zombie falls from a crate onto the chicken, a reference to the video game itself, where certain baby zombie characters are sometimes found riding a chicken. Given these fans had already seen the chicken jockey scene via a Minecraft trailer released in February, they were primed for release when they saw the movie in the cinema. And now, the chicken jockey line has taken on a life of its own, going viral on social media, which in turn is fueling even more intense reaction. One person who filmed the reaction, X or Twitter user Ollie_TWT, described the scenes. "The people behind me took their shirts off, as well as the ones in the front that were standing. That was by far the loudest theater I've ever been in, and it was awesome." One TikTok video viewed by IGN shows a person carrying another on their shoulders, mimicking the chicken jockey itself. Another video, which you can see at IGN.com, shows a teen standing ready to throw 2 popcorn buckets worth of popcorn over the audience during the chicken jockey scene. There were even reports of police being called to eject members of the audience, and complaints from theater employees who have taken to social media and online forums to say people throwing drinks and popcorn makes their jobs even harder. While it's clear a significant portion of the Minecraft movie audience is loving all the chaos, there are a number of fans who have expressed frustration that their experience was ruined by all the shouting and clapping. That's your IGN Daily Update. My name is Tony Jackson, and if you want more news on your favorite games and entertainment topics, make sure to visit us at IGN.com. You can also download our free app on your phone or console, and subscribe to our weekly podcast through the podcast service of your choice.
Spoken Layer.